of gravity.
Uh-huh.
And
I have no
they
idea
all,
who can do that.
they all tried to roll.
Sorry about it.
They all tried to roll intelligence checks to see if they succeeded. Marshall rolled 2 natural ones. Brandon rolled like a 3.
No, you
And
rolled
Jake
the
rolled a
natural one first.
17.
I didn't.
Jake rolled a 17 and somehow said the dumbest shit.
Oh my god.
He's like, well, I guess I could heal.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
See, Jade, the
Why
thing is
did we
that
suffer
all of us
last
share a
time?
brain cell, and when you didn't show up, we forgot it.
Exactly.
I feel like I some keep you guys on track, but at the same time, I'm also like I'm pretty quiet. I observe, and when I need to, I'll chime in. Like, hey,
Yeah.
maybe we shouldn't kill the childs. Just saying, or maybe we shouldn't break our oaths. Just saying. But I don't feel.
Like,
I don't know why. In the back of my mind, I was like, they'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
The worst that could happen was we had possibly the dumbest session of all time.
I think our total IQ maybe made it into double digits.
It was
Maybe.
very productive.
Does everyone still have their oaths with their sprim?
Someone's
came
pretty
real
close.
We came really fucking close towards the end there.
I'm the only one
Because-
who's still fine, I think, on my end.
Because Pellinar decided to drink instead of help people, and his literal O's are, I will protect people.
And he tried
their
to bring
various
me
different
down with him.
incarnations.
Tried to bring me
literally
down.
the only thing. That is the only. You can literally do everything else as long as you
But
keep
see,
your oath, guys.
Don't worry. On our side, all I did was get Lowell shot by a crossbow bolt. That's
And-
all I did.
and get a
I
kid
did not
killed.
shoot him.
Yeah,
I
you
made
got a
it like
kid killed.
a circumstance.
You also got a kid killed.
Don't forget that it was your fault. It was 100%.
Hey, that could have happened to anybody named Jared Fogel.
Evan, did I just hear you say a Pulp Fiction line?
No.
Did I hear that? Okay. All I heard was I did not, and then that was it. And I was like, oh my fucking god!
I
did
did
not
not
have
get that. I
sexual
did
relations
not.
with
I
that
did not.
woman. No,
Only
not the
protect the woman
context
in the
here.
face on the side of the street. I could see it happening.
Huh?
I could.
God.
She's
Yeah,
no better than the
no.
rest of us, okay?
Yeah. No.
In any case, on the other side of the world, they decided at first to go explore the palace, and they disguised themselves as guards and walked up and were like, "Hey, let us in." And the guy was like, "No." And they took a really long time deliberating in front of the gate, and the guards shot him with the crossbow.
Well, they shot one of us.
Yeah, they shot Lowell with the crossbow.
And I made Brandon insinuate he was going to sleep with the queen.
Yes,
That's what I was gonna say. Yep.
Yeah, it got both of them stabbed too.
Is that treason?
No, but it's insulting.
It's pretty close for him actually. He is Thalen.
Fair.
He insinuated that I don't use protection.
That's how I got sold into slavery, is doing that.
And we're so dumb that we ran with it because it's true. He doesn't use a shield.
Yeah.
And she promptly stabbed them and said, "Get the fuck out."
He actually got thrown out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did.
Yes.
We
she
were
just told the guards,
fantastic
"Get the fuck out."
envoys.
Yeah, great.
I'm just getting flashbacks
We're
to
really
when,
good at our jobs, guys.
to when who was it? Someone made themselves into like the maid, and then they pissed off the chef that was in there and got the shit beat out of him. Who was that?
Yeah, that was fucking Luis again.
Yeah, that tracks. Okay.
You definitely got that poor maid beaten, by the way. Because you used her
again,
face.
This could happen to anybody named Chris Brown.
Oh my god.
All these zingers one after another tonight, huh?
Anyways, yeah, so on the other side of the world, after getting shot, they promptly regrouped, noted that Kaladin, he went to the wall to talk to High Marshal Azur, who seems to be the commander of the wall guard, but they only have enough people to really ward off the fused, not enough to like police the city itself. So there's pretty much no law in the city at the moment, just the wall guard. The Shallan decided to go to the palace as well, a little bit after those guys. No idea how that one went. And Adolin went to see if he could get in contact with some of the nobles that he knew of and see if they had any information or resources, that sort of thing. The king, meanwhile, was back planning. The two jabronis decided then to go off and explore the marketplace area where food was being handed out by two noble women. There was some insinuation by one of them that there was a grander plan at place and something that could be discovered, as it were. And as they finished up handing out food, there was this little kid who looked up at Luis and talked about his brother and
Oh,
you know
boy.
how he's going to starve and all that. So he gave him a meat stick or some of his rations actually, and promptly fucked
Roll
off.
meat stick.
Yeah. On the other side, Lowell doing similar things.
Whoa. Creepier things.
No, he was just talking to people.
I mean, that's
Oh
just
yeah, it got creepier after. That's right. It
that's a
didn't get
day that
creepy
ends in a
until
Y
later.
for lol.
In any case, Luis got pulled away. Lowell stayed behind. Lowell smelled blood on the air, went behind a market stall, found that same kid that the rations were given to, beaten to quite literal death, and was doing some investigating when Luis trotted up and blamed him. And after the most like, oh, how dare you, RP, I thought he was going to be like, oh, you don't know me at all. Like you like I'm under control. No, this motherfucker said I would have done it slower.
Nah, man, I'm in control. You have nothing good control over me. I would have killed you slower.
And so I just walked away and tried to get his attention because I had found out information. So I'm doing a plot plan, and
You
Lowell's
also
staring at the corpse of a child.
you also promptly thereafter decided to do a kind of rough illusion of what
Yes.
a full person Rogo would be, and joined in a band of merrygoers, I guess.
Oh no, they're the
cult,
cultists. Hail
yes,
Zordron.
the cult of Sprin, otherwise known as the cult of the moment. But yeah, in any case, gotta get a representative from each group to roll an initiative for me.
I
Got
got
it.
this.
I did it
I've
last
done
week.
it, and
I got
Cam's
this.
done it. I think it's Jade's turn, but Marshall's not allowed to roll for her.
I am
12.
not. No, I'm not.
Agreed.
Is it just a flat d20?
It's initiative.
No, it's initiative.
I'm
You have a
above
+3, you have a
average.
good initiative.
Don't jinx me like that. It's yeah, it'll probably be average.
No.
Below
Alrighty.
average.
Starting out
That's
on the
below
Thalen
average.
coast.
Sorry.
Pelinar, Varix, you guys come to consciousness
Stop talking.
very, very sore from your quite literal clubbing by your exasperated party member, who, by the way, has been sleeping in a rock pile for the past 10 hours or so, and is seeming to only just be coming to consciousness.
Ugh.
I mean,
Oh. Oh god, I fell asleep working on the house. Okay. Back to it.
oh gosh, we're still building houses. I thought this was a nightmare.
What do you think we're doing?
Last time, you guys also were thinking of going and exploring one of two rifts that were left during the high storm. One of which is located out in the destroyed docks, and the other one is kind of up in this more northern area by the Oathgate platform.
Oh yeah, I remember. Didn't we talk about the northern one? Maybe.
I don't remember at all.
Awesome.
I was very intoxicated.
Eric's sitting here. Hold on a second. Huffs the thing of Stormlight. Oh, the exhaustion's gone. Okay, we're good.
It is true. The Stormlight kind of thrums within you and burns away all of your aches and sores. You do realize you keep going for too long, you're eventually going to crash. But hey, you know.
I'm at 3 days, so I'm probably cresting that hill.
Yeah, well, you got your rest in, fortunately, but you
I
pushed
did,
it any
okay.
further, and it would have been rough.
We're gonna get in trouble if we go explore one of those.
I can make
No,
another
you
house.
were asked to do so by the
Try
queen.
to go look at one of the rifts today if we want to.
Wait, did we just lose? Oh.
Nope, all good. Pushed the
Yeah.
wrong button.
We can try to go look at a rift today if we'd like.
Let's do it.
Be a fresh change of pace.
Yeah, it would. How's this boring to build?
Well, could you just please roll 16 higher?
Which one? Going for docks one or north one?
I don't like the water. Oh,
What it is?
Let me roll. Let me roll.
Fuck.
OMG.
I saw it and I almost fucking lost my
I
shit.
hate
and it hit me where
everything.
it was.
Is that?
Holy fuck! Yep. No, you
What
are
just
slash.
happened?
My bad.
Oh.
I dyslexic.
Is it slash R?
Yep.
Trace?
Yep.
D.
68.
Trace, I was a dick hairs
Damn.
away, dude.
Damn.
I was a dick hairs away from it.
I swear to God, it's gonna be the last session of like all the campaigns that is finally gonna come out.
What happened? What did I miss?
He rolled a fucking 68 on a
68.
D420.
Oh.
We have been doing this
never-
since
never
Jared's
got-
campaign. Jared's campaign. That was what, 2019 is when we've been doing this for 5 years. Statistically, it's a 1 in 420 chance. How has it not happened yet?
Trace, it might be earlier than 2019.
Yeah.
Because 2019 is like right when COVID hit. It was before COVID hit. It was when we were still living in the original hilltop. It's been like 6 or 7 years, dude.
You have to do speak it into existence, Marsh.
Christ.
None of us are ever gonna roll it.
It's, oh, man, teasing us.
That's just
Okay.
rough. Hey, we have it documented. It's fine.
Yeah. Anyways,
You're building houses.
north or west? Which go?
No.
I would like to avoid the water if at all possible.
North
Oh,
it
north it
is.
is.
North it is. All right.
Not very
As you
good at
guys
swimming.
start
good at
getting
swimming.
into the kind of northern ward and loft ward area, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Investigation on the Garrick. +2.
Give me one moment.
One moment.
Oh, never mind. I deleted my D&D Beyond app. Can someone roll for me? I'll be there momentarily. I'm just cooking.
I will do so.
Drag me all the way. Just part of the way.
Oh no, I gave you anonymity.
You're just part of the way. You don't have to block my full face.
I don't have intelligence,
What?
Evan.
Put that down in the book?
I know. I paid you
It's-
using it.
I rolled it for him. So,
I guess I do put that down in the book then.
Pelinar, you in your not here state somehow managed to be like, hey, there's a weird indent in those trees over there. We should go check that out.
The hell are you talking? Oh, what the fuck is that?
I like that tree. I want to see that tree more. I don't. Why does it look like that? It's weird.
It's all gnarled and like wrapped around two of the trees.
It's a Deku tree. Sorry. I'm not here.
Praise the mighty Deku tree. I think they call it an Erd tree.
Okay. None
Is
better.
Is it feeling toasty in here? Are those flames?
that Melania's theme song? Oh god.
Do you feel frenzied?
It is a decent hike up into the woods and the mountain area. So, what are y'all doing?
I have one thing in my inventory that I know is sitting in there, and I'm gonna pull out my little drum.
Okay.
Give us something.
Boom, boom,
Pass the
Boom.
time.
boom,
We're
boom.
walking in rhythm by accident, probably because it's the drum beat.
It's like the dwarfs.
You guys are-
It's like the
L-
dwarfs from Snow White.
One of you is literally a trained soldier, and the other two were trained by a trained soldier. So, yes, you are walking in time.
Oh
In
my
any
god, I'm
case.
like the most senior ranked one here by technicality. Fuck, we're screwed.
In any case, as you guys start to crest the hill, you'll see kind of an interesting sight. In the middle, it appears as if there's a a white tree. It kind of has these twin trunks that seem to almost grow into one another and then grow outwards. And it appears to be fruiting, which is weird because this is Roshar and plants generally don't
Yeah.
fruit.
I was like, I assume fruit doesn't grow really anywhere besides like more of the other side of the region where it's a little green.
Yeah, pretty much just Shin, where the storms are so nothing that they had just water as or rain, just regular rain.
I'll do an investigation, and while doing that, hey, are you okay, Pellinor?
I'm great. To be honest.
Just you've seemed off the past few days, lacking in the help of people, just generally not caring. I'm kind of just wanting to make sure everything's good.
I'm fine. All good here.
Anything? I would hate for you to have to go through losing your oath again.
That would never happen again.
I mean, you and me both know what it's like, and I'll look to Varix. Trust me, you don't want to know.
I don't
Yeah,
think
if
so.
it's gonna happen to anyone else, it'll happen to him.
What?
If you
And-
killed me, I would
Well,
be quite disappointed.
If you break your oath, technically, it just kills it outright. If I'm not mistaken, correct, Air?
If
Basically.
I know in our situation, Air, we pushed you to a limit that you should have been pushed to, and that kind of overloaded you.
there's a lot of nuance in it. Momentary lapses can sometimes be forgiven, but otherwise, sometimes things are unforgivable. Particularly for you, it'd be something like burning a crucial book.
Can they hear
Might
Air,
do
by
it.
the way?
No.
I can't remember if they
Uh,
can.
Well, so Air can make the choice to make it so that they're heard, but otherwise you're the only one who hears them. Unless you are around somebody like Rock, who's an Unkalaki and can see those.
Oh. Oh. Oh, the glasses are bad.
Probably Archie.
Forgivable.
Anyways, you said you were gonna roll an
Yep.
investigation.
Get purple.
Okay. As you walk
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
you see that the white bark is fairly homogeneous throughout the entirety of it. You don't really see any areas where it's too cut or there's no like sap or any movement as you approach it.
We're gonna check it with Arcana.
Okay.
There we go. That's better.
Man, you don't know shit.
It's a nice tree. I like it.
It's a nice tree.
Looks cool.
It's a very nice tree. I agree.
It's a nice tree. Feliner,
It's a
do you have any
nice
opinion
tree.
on this?
I like that tree.
Did you roll a 9 too?
No, he didn't. He's got a roll still.
I'm gonna
Oh,
laugh when he does.
I got to roll.
Yeah, I guess Arcana or Nature or whatever the fuck you want to do.
Oh, I think I have a high nature. Maybe I
Fucking
can't
go
remember.
roll a 9.
I'm -1 on all
Opening.
that shit.
Opening up character app.
Exact
Okay,
same
let's see.
as regular
Arcana is -1, so I'm not rolling that. Nature's -1, so I'm fucked.
I mean, to be fair,
My survival's +8. That's what it was.
Surviving. We're investigating.
All right.
Everybody's surviving.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm feeling magical. Roll Arcana.
come on.
I wish everybody had those
4.
classes last campaign.
I want a 9.
Oh, 19.
Holy shit. And I'm amazed that came through because I haven't even launched the roll 20 yet.
Well,
Uh,
it
It,
came
it
through
came
it
on,
did
through
not.
on the character sheets.
it came through on
so-
my D&D
Yeah, D&D.
Beyond.
19, and was that Nature or Arcana?
That was Arcana.
Arcana.
Oh, wait. That's a natural 20.
No, 'cause it-
Yeah?
oh,
Because I
Oh,
have a
yeah, 'cause
negative
it's
one.
negative one.
He has a
Oh,
negative
yeah.
1. That's a natural 20.
90-20.
Yep. I do.
It even
Um,
says the Vecna thing on it.
Technically, that's back to back.
Yep.
In any case, as you are walking up to this thing, Pelinar, and examining it with your strangely perceptive eye today, you are not only noticing things with the tree, but you're noticing things with yourself. Almost like there's a reverberation going on deep inside you.
I feel tingly.
And it just keeps on vibrating, and then you feel it extend out of you into that same thing that you know you experienced with the cat before.
No.
It seems like your soul is just not quite fully you always. For instance,
Oh
the
my
last
god.
Jake, you're
few
fucking
days, you seem to have had Zephyrin chilling out in your corpus callosum.
I wonder he was so persuasive.
In back, bitch.
I have left.
In other news, this tree, as you look at it, you know a couple things important about it. And you know this, interestingly enough, from interfacing with Zeph. You see, there is, or actually, no, sorry, not Zeph. Somebody a little bit more scatterbrained, as it were.
Oh my god.
For a moment there, you see into the memories of Tino, and you recognize a little bit of this tree. You see, it has a very special sap that, if consumed, will have various interesting effects on the body. But also, this is a sentient creature, and to actually, as soon as you cut it, you will be summoning this creature forth. It is not necessarily aggressive immediately, but it largely depends on you and what you do with it.
Oh, my head is killing me. And I hear an annoying high-pitched voice in the back of it too. But I think that this tree is alive. I mean, all trees are alive, but
That's
I
mine.
was just gonna say, I'm just staring at you blankly, like,
That-
and
That's my -1 streamer.
And then he hugs the tree.
I come over and I like shake his head. Get back on track.
I'm here. I'm here. My head already hurts, Dan.
Sorry.
I mean,
Hole in the back of your head.
Just feels empty back here. Maybe that's why you're so dumb.
I hear
Past
singing,
lives
and
lost their mind.
I keep hearing singing and an explosion at the same time. It's
It's just what is it? Tchaikovsky's fucking 16th, the one with the cannons.
yes.
Every time a cannon goes off, you just see a little bit of a red flash. Like, ow, why does this hurt?
Go.
You froze when you did that first one, so you're like,
Oh god.
Anyways, minus the cannons in the back of your head.
The tree, yes, it's alive, but I mean, it's aware. It has feelings.
I like slowly stare at the tree. So
Pepe.
like, if we chopped it down, it would be mad.
I think it would be a lot, yes, very mad.
What about if I used a shard axe?
I think something very bad would happen.
You're right. We need to figure out what the fuck this is, though.
See, this thing is alive, and which means it's precious, and I have to protect it. I just slowly stroke the tree.
Does it look unhealthy by any means?
It looks looks simultaneously exceedingly healthy and extremely close
Like-
to dead.
Like
There's
unhealthy for the land, I guess.
Uh,
This is natural.
It looks like me.
roll a perception check. You look at the roots, and you look down,
What is going on tonight?
and you look down,
Aggression. That's what's going on.
and you're
Oh, yeah.
noticing that these roots are growing all the way down into whatever this deep rift is, and they seem to be kind of proliferating and spreading outwards at a fairly rapid pace for when the Everstorm came by.
Eating off of the Everstorm potentially. It's a Sarlon tree, Jesus Christ.
Like the leaves.
What are we doing?
Alright.
Let me pick it up.
It's feeding off of something. We should try to figure out if we can find a source of maybe where it's feeding off of. My big worry is that it's probably reaching the town and causing some issue there.
By the way, Pelinar, do you mention the sap aspect of it, or you keep that to yourself?
Oh yeah, I'll tell them all about its sap.
Alrighty.
They're gonna
Is
get
it
sap
oozing?
all over their faces.
More than you.
Magic sap gives you shit.
We thought Jade was our conscience, and oh my god, she just gave me an awful idea.
Lick it.
No, she said I should try to convince one of you to cut your hand and put the blood on the tree.
Blood for love.
There's calls for this while they're out in the cornfields.
Blood mark the tree.
Children of the
Do it.
cornfields.
All right,
I'm
so
a
what should we
popping with
do?
the love.
Nice snack.
Just grab my knife and cut my hand open and just.
For real?
But what? What are you doing? Stop! What are you doing?
We're friends.
Oh,
This is what
fuck
friends
am I
do, right?
watching?
Eleanor would like.
Why do you let the voices win?
I lean over to. I
You gotta
lean over
whisper
to Varric.
Simba.
I won't lean over to Varric and
Flicking
Garrick,
it
it's your turn. I wipe my
Ow.
blood on you too.
Oh, gross.
Garrick, it's your turn.
But you did put it on the tree.
I did, absolutely.
Oh my.
It means we're
Okay.
friends.
Interesting.
We're bonded.
I didn't expect you guys to actually do it, but it's kind of cool that it happened.
Gotta change shades
red-
for that one.
I need the red glasses on, rose tinted. Every red flag is a good flag.
Consider it a science experiment. You're seeing where things go, and it's not me.
I'm-
So
Patiently waiting to see if something happens because
please
I'm
don't die.
concerned that they did that.
I want to
make-
get in on the sunglasses gang.
And gang, just need to fix them because they're a little fucky.
Jake, could you roll 2d6 for me, please?
I can.
Oh no, I think I know what's about to happen. I think we're about to lose.
Let's see
We're gonna lose a Pelinar and gain a something else.
Oof.
And personality. Oh,
Oh
Ouch,
my.
kabibbles.
Yeah.
Remind me how old you are, Pelinar.
I think like late 20s, early 30s. Let's see, is that?
Well,
If I was in that situation, that's what I would do.
in your
Don't
late
look at me
20s,
like
early 30s-ness, you suddenly feel 5 years older.
it's good that you rolled low. It's good that you rolled low then. Good.
That's a good point, yeah. Huh. Well, I guess I'm gonna die a little sooner now.
Old.
You're
Uh,
Okay.
you,
Get busy
see
living
the,
or get busy dying.
you see the
Got,
tree
a little
grow.
shorter, and your back looks like it's arching a little bit more.
You guys will see the tree grow probably a good 5 feet.
And that is a fucking concern.
Are we supposed to get rid of this or just investigate?
I don't even know anymore.
I think they just
Magic
said
sap.
investigate. Ah,
You've
is it
given.
sapping?
You haven't taken yet, though. Not yet.
Is there sap oozing? There's not sap oozing,
Not at the moment.
but we've given.
You've given.
No.
Does
No,
anything
no,
happen to
no.
Does anything happen to them?
No.
Does anything happen to them because I wiped my bloody sap hand on both of them?
No,
No, I'm just
they
covered in
have-
blood, you sick fuck.
Yeah. Some,
It means
Yeah,
we're
blood on
friends.
sanitary. I don't want to be covered in my teammates' blood. I already had to deal with that enough in the lines.
yeah.
All right,
With
I'm gonna
Bunny
get some of that sap.
and maps.
I'm doing it. I'm getting some of the sap.
Okay. How do you go about extracting the sap?
Very nicely. Just
Why don't you use your shard blade to make a
Whatever
tab?
you do, make it
I'm not
sound.
using the shard blade. I'm afraid to use the shard blade. It'll just kill its soul.
I mean, exactly.
Do I still have my spear?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to very carefully make a small incision to get enough that I can slurp up some sap.
This very viscous orange stuff starts flowing outwards. At first, a little bit, and then a
I
lot.
take a nice little 5-foot step back.
Okay.
Slurp it up.
Slurp it
Is
up.
is it delicious?
It
What do we know of these
tastes
things?
citrusy, which is weird because there's not too many citrusy foods in Eleth.
Eleanor, you should
in
try this. It's
Roshar.
delicious.
Also, as you do, roll a D100, please.
I'm game.
Yeah, I
definitely
know
gonna
what this
try this.
is. This is some wild magic bullshit.
I am definitely gonna eat this super sweet fruit.
73.
It's nectar.
73?
Sweet, sweet nectar.
I always cry when Trey says D100, not D10,000.
Mm.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite table for it. Wild magic can't be more fun than that.
I love wild magic.
I'll play wild magic at some point.
Are we excited for Vox Machina, lads?
Oh fuck yeah, bud! Watch party on the Cusco's chat.
Oh fuck yeah!
We do a watch party for it every week. Same with Arcane. Just saying.
Just saying.
That second season coming out in October. October is a big, big fucking month. A Sparking Zero comes out. A bunch of fucking
Dude.
shows come out.
Oh,
Harry
and
Potter will have been out for a month.
and because I was cutting out earlier, I have news. October 7th, I am starting a new job at the Coors Brewery in Golden.
Nice.
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 Is it days or nights?
So I can just take
I'm
it
actually a
for free
tour
beer.
guide.
Oh, nice.
Free
I
beer.
have a buddy who works there. As
I
well.
mean,
Free beer.
I will have so much beer. It's not even going to be funny. I also found out that Coors makes Topo Chico, hard
They
seltzer,
sure do.
and Blue Moon.
I love Blue Moon.
I do too. I'm like, oh shit, something I like.
Blue Moon with orange, baby.
Mr. Verix, as you slurp up this,
To you guys.
what you don't
What
know
the
is
fuck?
Luxon, but is
Luxton? Is that what you just fucking said?
It is,
Fuck me.
you
and I eat some of the fruit too. He handed it to me,
This
and I
is
tried
orange
it too.
Luxton. Oh my god, that's why it's citrus.
It's sap. It's not fruit. It's sap.
It's
It tastes
sap.
like Baja Blast.
No, I know, but it's the consistency of what the orange fucking from the last campaign. The color of orange. It literally fits the description of what the color orange powers were.
Doesn't rhyme with anything.
I like drink.
in any case,
But now I gotta look at my old notes and I don't remember if I have those ones.
Verix, you will see what appears to be a spectral band appear around one of your fingers. Give me an Arcana check. Really low DC.
That's good.
Not that low.
Oh. Are you sure?
You have no idea what. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you have no idea what this does. Feels cool though.
Looks nice.
Pelinar, you said you were taking a slurp as well, right?
Oh yeah, give it a good old slurple derple.
All right, do 100.
Do you want Hano?
You know, I had it in my Google Docs right.
Eric, you're good at this stuff. Can you see what this thing is?
Go look at it again.
Can
It's /R, right?
yeah, /R space 1D
Ah,
100.
space. That's what it is. Space and then 1D 100.
Yeah. By the way, as it goes down your throat, it
Damn.
it coats the outside of it, which is real slick and kind of oily. It's an interesting consistency.
Who's gonna bite the monkey?
Somebody.
Garrett, could you
put-
check this out? Cormy, aren't you
Help
good at
me
that?
put Pellinir near a fire.
Can
You know,
you-
honestly, not really wanting to get near the strange tree.
Can you
Can-
just
can you
Arcana
just-
check this ring?
This is so dumb. I love it. I love it so much. You
Oh,
You
Not-
will-
It's not the one I thought it was.
suddenly be holding your hands out, and you look down, and two strange little slimy creatures with shells on their back and tiny little antenna are sat there, just chilling, one in each hand.
that's
Lumps?
epic.
Those are two little snails.
We're snails.
And as you kind of look at them, roll an Arcana check.
I rolled the Arcanic check or Garrick?
You.
Oh, I thought me and Varric
No,
turned
mine
into
was
snails.
the ring.
Oh no,
No.
no.
I have
You
a
just-
ring
you
or
have two.
something.
Yeah, you have two
Okay.
snails on your hands.
Oh,
You're a bad listener.
Man, it is the DC's 5, guys.
Well, all right.
Wow.
He got my DC. Garrett got my DC.
You look at them. Like, damn. I don't know shit. What are
That's
these?
a nice ring. Cool.
Garrett, you're good at these things, right?
As for the sap,
Garrick, snails.
Snails.
the fuck are these?
All right. What about my
Garrett.
ring, though?
Snails.
He you have intrinsic knowledge of it. He doesn't.
No.
His DC was higher. It was 10.
No.
As you look at them, you're like, those two little snails are bound together. And if one dies, the other one dies. Which sounds just depressing. But then you're like, oh, they could talk to each other from anywhere. Neat.
You have snails transponder.
Okay, but here's my one request, Trace, and this is the request that has to happen. Every time they call, they have to go battle, 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 battle.
Sure, man.
I wonder what that's
There's
from.
there's a
Yeah, I
reference
wonder.
I'm not getting.
It's One Piece.
Yeah, it's One Piece.
It's great.
I don't.
Ace.
I don't. I only watch good shows.
Excuse me?
Yikes.
Okay, we don't read good literature either.
Yeah,
Anyways,
on.
do you explain the purpose of these snails?
Archie.
Okay.
Stop.
No,
You
let
have
me do it.
snails that can communicate anywhere.
Hi, Archie. You got a snail phone.
Stop. I can't reach him.
Just let me just think.
So we don't know shit about my rings either? Or ring?
Not yet.
Awesome.
There's
Unless you
no,
want- Unless you really want Pellinor to look at it.
Eleanor, check this bitch out.
Oh, that's cool.
Check
Can I roll for anything or
Yeah,
Arcana.
Arcana again?
I got bling. God damn it.
Nope.
Wow, that's dope.
That's a nice ring.
It is dope. I like it too.
yeah. Yeah, no, you're looking at your little snails and you're like, what do you do with the snails?
Can I hold one?
They're very vulnerable.
Can I hold one?
we should put those somewhere safe. Also, maybe don't let salt get on them in any way.
That's a good idea. I'll make sure I keep it in the pepper pouch.
Brilliant as always. Brilliant.
Lord. Okay.
I
Anyways,
traded Luis for this.
You did.
For pure stupidity.
I
anyways,
wonder if any of this is worth it anymore.
Garrick, what are you doing?
Off yourself.
Questioning my life choices and debating whether I should become a bridgeman again.
There's sap flowing from the tree now.
Garrick wondering if his spear
Touch
would
it.
taste better shoved through the back
Touch
of
the
his head.
sap.
Wrong person. Damn. Well,
mean,
can I?
Yeah,
me.
it doesn't matter. It's just a natural 20 regardless. So, what are you trying
How
to figure
dare
out?
you? You stole my natural 20, you
It would've
asshole.
been mine. It would have rolled on mine.
You would roll on mine from my character sheet.
That's the most Ebenezer Scrooge I've ever seen you, Marshall. Jesus. Anyways, what were you trying to discern?
Fucking sap. What the fuck this shit's doing?
Yeah, touch it.
Um,
Eat the fruit.
it appears
Ingest it.
that It appears that this is coalescing into various types of magical effects, but more importantly, it is also slowly. You're noticing that none of the sap is dripping like down onto the ground or into the roots. It's kind of slowly coalescing in the basin between the two trees where they're connected, and kind of building there.
Oh,
Feels like something alive is coming.
does anyone have a bottle?
I sit on my bottom.
That's my -1 streamer.
She needs some more of it, Pelidar. Go full Winnie the Pooh on this.
More sap? I'll take some more sap.
Oh, no.
D100.
Oh God.
How much do you think he can eat before it goes wrong?
That's like when you ask us, "Do you want to pull from the deck of many things?" We're
Always.
like,
Then I'm
Yes,
gonna get a
totally,
little
yes.
jealous and I'm gonna push him out of the way and say, "I want some."
What's your bet? Do you think he's gonna die from doing this one?
As you have put away your snails and they're chilling, you take another slurp and you hold out your hand as suddenly a bag of dust, sand, I don't know, something like that appears in your hand.
"You should taste it." Is it?
I want some.
Hold on. We don't know what this is.
No, I want some sap. You drank some more. That's not
Oh.
fair.
Let
As
me play
you-
with my dust first.
As you stick in your finger and put it on your tongue, both the tip of your finger and the tongue will disappear.
Oh shit!
That's
Are
dope.
they just invisible?
Yeah, you can still feel it.
I was about to say, are they just gone?
This is amazing. I am
It's
keeping
good. Oh my
this.
god, your tongue is gone. Oh my god, your finger's gone.
As you talk and move your finger, however, you notice that the effect very quickly wears off.
Even momentarily, this is incredible.
This is cool as shit.
It's dope. Yeah.
Varix, D100.
I'm not doing it, but I'm imagining Pellinir accidentally turning it upside down into the same pouch as the snails.
Where did they go?
How my
He
snails?
doesn't do it.
I've got a plan. You guys wait here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back to town. I'm gonna get a barrel or two.
Okay, you find
You're just
yourself
gonna
a
come
barrel.
back and we'll just have gotten. We've just got like 1,000 different magical artifacts by the time you come back.
You guys are dead by the time I come back, and that's what I'm expecting, honestly.
They won't even be there. They'll just be
This
transported
is-
to a fucking
They'll be,
different
they'll
realm.
be in a different realm entirely, and I'll have no fucking
All you hear is-
clue.
This is so dumb. I love it so much.
The stupidity of our group will never exceed to amaze me.
Varix, as you take a greedy slurp, you
It's
hold out
delicious.
your hand and
Okay.
there's another bag.
Little RG.
Seems more substantial than sand.
I look in the bag.
You see what look like these circles, and they don't end. They kind of look like pastries. They're a little bit crispier than that, and they're circular.
Circle.
They don't end.
They don't end.
Like I can just eat them forever.
Mm.
That's purple.
Definitely gonna eat one.
Okay. As you do, how do you do it? You just pop in that whole sucker in your mouth. You bite it in half.
No, I eat the whole thing.
You eat the whole thing.
D10,000?
Go ahead and roll a death saving throw.
There's something like weird in the middle. It's kind of
Got a
Oh
pig.
no.
it's just a weird texture. Like the whole rest of it's very crispy, and like this is
I spit that part out into my hand.
okay. You see a tiny note that you can't read.
Damn it!
I bet my snails could read it.
I'm gonna look at it intently, like I'm trying really hard.
None of us can read.
You,
I
you
know.
look at it.
That's also good. That's also true.
I
You
know.
look at it so intently, and it seems like it would have such cool information on there if only you could read.
If only I could read.
That player would be
No.
very upset if he knew how to read.
Oh god.
And I like
Okay.
look. I just like look over at fucking Palinar, and I'm like, fuck.
As you look down at the back again, you notice that it has magically sealed
And I can't open it.
at the moment.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna stash both of those temporarily.
Okay.
Oh
Cool.
no, I'm a failure.
You guys doing anything else with the tree?
Walking back to the tree
Waiting
with a bunch
for
of
Garrick, I guess.
Okay. You see Garrick come up, like, and only two of you are gonna get this. Just like a big old Gragas carrying a big ass cask underneath each arm.
Yeah.
He
I
plants
mean,
it
I
down
got
in
the
front of
beard
the tree.
one at this point, probably.
He's going back again.
What's the plan?
All right, start filling them up.
Collecting the sap.
I had a feeling he's gonna tap the trees and start
Okay.
filling up the sap.
You start filling up the sap.
We're gonna take some stuff back, and we're gonna do some experiments, and we're gonna learn a little bit more.
Garrick, are you partaking?
You should
I'm not
taste it.
eating any, nah. I'm experimenting with this shit. I'm not risking eating it.
Anybody else
That's what an
partaking?
experiment is.
You're my
All right.
test rat.
Third time's the charm,
I don't
Alright,
need
yeah,
to go out rat.
Ferrex,
I already have two
D100.
perfectly good ones.
but that'll be my
Did you
last
fill
one.
up the whole barrel?
Fuck it, I'm gonna try to.
Did you give equivalent exchange?
I don't know. We'll
Not
find
gonna
that out.
Pussy out now, are you, Pelinar? Come on, one more.
Oh, I'm definitely doing one more.
Wait,
Oh,
Oh, close.
oh,
Oh god, this is so irresponsible to give you.
oh no!
Not talking about you.
Still,
There's-
oh no!
Your hand, all of a sudden, you see this pink vial appear in it, vaguely shaped like a heart.
no, no.
Oh,
He's about to make those rumors
You
come true.
did
Oh,
not give
no.
this man a love potion.
What was that you said about the queen?
oh my
Well, with
god!
fixing my problems all with one little drink.
He's having that mean, clean queen vagine.
May you spend it
Oh,
responsibly.
Well,
No roofing, people. Come on. Wait a minute. That's exactly what
No shot. Oh.
oh no, oh no, oh god! It's either amazing or horrendous.
I'm
Oh,
hoping
God.
both.
That's so funny. That is so fucking funny. Wow. Wow. All of a sudden, Pelinar,
Peek his ear up every couple of seconds.
you're used to your right eye like blinking over a normal eye.
Oh yeah.
Then your left eye it normally kind of does that like
No
weird
shit.
inverted socket one. But as we do it, you notice that it's like blinking over something. And very suddenly the light here is like really blinding. Like, oh my god, it's kind of distracting.
Oh my god, no way!
What are you doing?
You can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
He just got Thor's eyeball.
I take off my eye patch, and I'm
Uh,
just blinking like crazy.
You can't see through it.
Oh,
No, you can. You can.
Okay.
You can see through it. The other two of you, as you look over, you see an onyx black gem lodged right in his socket. And by the way, could I get a Constitution saving throw from you there, Mr. Pelinar?
You good?
That come
buddy?
from?
I'm out here looking like Aemond Targaryen. Am I gonna get Vagar now?
Fuck.
You said con save, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I also get +2 to saving throws, and I have +7 to my con.
It is. I'm trying to see. Oh god.
Natural one.
Okay. It's super bright out, dog. Like you're fine for now, but like oh man, this is going to be an adjustment every day. And mind you, it's like an overcast day. It's not like the sun is beating down on you. It is fucking bright.
Man,
You
it's
know, you
almost
just-
like I need some sort of lens to cover my eyes.
In any case, yes, the actual description is Eye of Zen.
That's cool as fuck.
The Eye of Zen.
Yeah, they gain dark vision and are blinded even by small amounts of light.
Yikes.
Oh,
So maybe keep
Read
that
my
eye patch
message.
on, buddy.
yeah. This is.
Look
I'm
at the
going actual
sun.
pirate style.
Well,
The
you
general
do
theory
it-
being
if
pirates
anyone's
would wear
ever
eye
been in
patches
theater,
to
if
adjust
anyone,
the ticker when they would go below deck.
if anyone's ever been in theater, that's exactly the same thing too. Is you'll wear an eye patch sometimes in theater, so that way you can see one eye a little bit better in the dark, and then one eye a little bit better in the light.
Well, with that new eye of yours, go ahead and roll a perception check, all three of you.
That's dope.
Is
I'm
one.
glad I rolled a third time. And I love the fact that my perception says 8.
There it is. There it is. There's the equilibrium I was waiting for.
Well,
Pilinar, you and your new eye will notice as the orange sap appears to have
There it is.
grown into a very voluptuous woman who looks over at you guys. You
Oh,
just hear-
is she in my barrel that I put underneath the area where it's
Oh, I
collecting
would
sap?
love to drink
No,
that.
it seems to have, on its own, moved from the barrel and to the nook of the tree. And you just will hear, greedy, greedy, one more than you should have.
Oh
Oh
no.
no, we don't planning to give some. We just need to wait and see what happened first.
You had
I
5
mean-
uses for 5 years, and you drank from it 6 times.
Zooming
we
in
have
on
we have more to
tree.
offer.
In any case, we'll come back to this here shortly.
Oh no.
oh, which is good because I realized I left my sprinkler running for like 30 minutes.
Good. Yes, gotta do that. On the other side of the world, Lil, you're looking down at this boy. I don't know what you decide to do. Luis, you are dancing amongst the Sprin, and Raphael, you are looking over at Elkar, and you have been kind of chilling out and sleeping for the past 3 hours, and now you're awake.
Had to get my beauty sleep in.
What? Let's start with Raphael. What are you doing?
I will turn and ask, do you know where the rest of the squad went? Did they say where they were going?
Oh, good. You're finally awake. Yes, let's see. Kaladin is to the south. I believe he's trying to get into the wall guard. Idlin is to the west. He is attempting to get in contact with some of the other nobles that we have ties with. And Shallan went north to the palace to investigate. And it's actually as these words are said that you will see Shallan haggard looking as she steps through the door and collapses, not out of pain, but more just exhaustion and tiredness into a tree, or a chair. And immediately
Or
you
the lake
notice
tree.
there is a distinct large wound that has been healed with Stormlight, but like there is an area where there's a lot of blood and a missing section of her clothes right there. And there
That-
she is. And then the other two were off in the market.
Would you like a hands? I'm not the best at healing, but I can certainly offer.
Oh, I'm okay. Thank you, though. As you see her kind of stand up and start, you watch as like the last little remnants of it close as she breathes on a little Stormlight. That palace, it's quite the thing. I went in and I managed to get past the gate. I convinced them that I was Lynn. She's Kaladin's messenger back at the war camps, and that I had a good an important message for the queen herself. They promptly led me inside before stabbing me in the back and carrying me off to a giant corpse pile in the basement.
So I'm guessing negotiations failed.
You, you read my mind, by the way. All I wanted to say was, so the negotiations went well.
It was a very wholehearted event and effort, as you see her rubbing over her chest, right where the fucking stab wound was.
Yeah.
I don't think she
Yeah.
has her whole heart anymore. Her heart's not in it. It's in there.
And there,
Yeah.
and on that tree.
I can think of another.
You know, I'll be
I can think
honest,
of one
it's
of the
cleaner
ways.
than what happened to Tino, so. Will we hit a gorier death than that? Let's find out.
Well,
Just wait till one of
maybe
you
it would
goes
be
through the
best
industrial
if
blender.
you rested up here, since
Oh, I'm sure I'll be all right. But yes, I will go ahead and regroup and try to go about my studies. By the way, have you noticed that the sprint here? Oh, am I still connected?
Okay.
Okay, cool. My roll 20 is saying that my connection's interrupted. Odd.
Fuck your
In
roll
any
20.
case, fuck the roll. In any case, the sprint here, they all have this strange altered form, more violent, more destructive. It's something to keep an eye out for.
was that the core or was that the void for the
Uh,
sprint that we noticed?
just the regular ones like pain spren, exhaustion
Ah.
spren, anger spren. Like, and anger spren, they show up as like these little pools of tar instead of blood. And the pain spren, they have claws and are longer and more beast-like than their normal human form. It's odd.
Do you think it's because of where we're at that they're affected, or do you think it's because of what's happening where we're at? Sorry, my voice cut out.
It is
Maybe a combination of both.
possible it's both. It also has been posited that perhaps there is a quote evil spren who's been manipulating the queen, and our best guess on that is another of the unmade.
Which would explain the unfriendly welcome.
Yes,
I will keep
but
that.
regardless,
Thoughts.
I think I'm going to perhaps go out to the market and do some more scouting. As you see her form shift, and a darker skin, black hair, Alethi girl, a little bit more rough and tumble. You see some scars appear, along with a long white coat and white trousers with kind of a black or a very dark brown inner shirt, and a very ostentatious white hat appears before you. Don't worry. We'll have this taken care of in no time. I'm Vale, by the way.
Yes, you are. I have no
She,
words for that.
she winks at you. Aren't you pretty? As she steps out the door and goes off. That was weird.
Turn around to Helicar and side eye with him.
Supposed to be a pretty boy.
Shrug. Well, I guess with that, I should probably go and find the rest of the rapscallions. I believe
Yes,
they went
yes.
that way.
West, yes.
Should I take off the military garb I have on?
You don't have military garb on. You have what are kind of like basic refugee clothes at the moment.
Right, I remember that now. Cool. Okay. I will double check, make sure everything still looks good enough as a disguise.
Mm.
Nod. And make my way out towards whoever is closest from where I can gather of where I'm at.
Cool. As you make your way out, roll a perception check for me.
Your mouse is so slow. Sorry.
Slow.
Hey.
What the fuck, dude? What is tonight?
Oh,
The
right,
book has
that's-
had like no love the past 5 sessions, and now it's like, oh man, I'm writing instant like crazy. Not ones, not 20s, hit them all.
As you're going through, you notice a figure in what appears to be kind of a darker cloak. It's not super showy, but it is very well made. And as you are kind of looking at it, you notice the few specks of black hair streaked with blonde as you notice Alucard, or sorry, Adolin, seeming to have been coming back from his location.
I will do the nod.
He does a nod.
She just left that way. I'm going this way. Anything I need to report on, sir?
He kind of pulls you over into the corner a little bit. Uh, Not too much. I've been trying to get a hold of some of my old contacts. I managed to find a few, but unfortunately, it seems that a couple were perhaps out at their estates during the time of the Everstorm, and things did not go so well for them. But in any case, as the crow flies, it seems that our allyship with them shall be unfortunately minimal. Most of them just don't have the resources to be able to do much more than protect their own estates.
Makes sense.
By the way, with the natural 20, at this point, you notice, oh, hey, blonde hair. Right. Forgot about that.
Hey, I
Wait,
have
that
blonde
means that his mom must have been like either Reshi or Iriali. Because, yeah, that doesn't come through in Dalinar at all.
Huh. Wait, where am I from?
You are from Erie.
And then it was the neighboring area, right? Who also had the blonde hair and like the light eyes and
Yep, Reshi.
Whoops,
They're,
clips on their
yeah.
skin.
Yeah, so the Reshi, they have their veins pump golden blood, so they create these very interesting patterns underneath. But yeah, so Erie is kind of to the right. It's more of like a flat landmass with a bunch of jungles inside. It's kind of swampy, actually. And then there are these very, very large crustaceans that slowly make their way through the swamps as essentially walking small mountains. And the largest of which is considered probably to be the one, but it's kind of everything's the one, so it's just considered to be the most the one, as it were.
Oh, yeah.
And then Rira is right next to it, which has Reshi inside, and or sorry, my bad. Reshi is up north. It's essentially an archipelago of independent islands that cover the top of Roshar. So while Erie is just above Shinovar, out in the far west, there's the Reshi Isles that kind of go above. And then Rira is immediately to the right. It's kind of a mountainous region.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's the Reshi that are most similar to you. They have the more golden veins.
Gotcha. Huh. Interesting. I will make note of that internally.
Okay.
Don't want to say anything out of line right now.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't sound good, but I mean, information is information, and we can do what we can while we're here. Speaking
Fair
of
enough.
which, I am currently on my way to go wrangle the rest of them. Did you see either of the two on your way back?
Oh, the Ardent. Right. What's his name? Lul. That's it. Yeah, I saw him in the marketplace. He seemed to be focusing intently on something, and a small crowd was gathering around him, so I decided not to bother him too much.
Huh. I wonder if he's reading from his book.
He has a book. He could read. He's an ardent. That's a dumb question.
I was gonna say it's kill book, but yeah, that works too.
I'm sorry. His what?
Is what book?
Krill book, like the crustaceans. He likes
Oh.
to keep note of them.
Oh,
The different
interesting.
species that wander.
Ardents are odd. I guess that makes sense though. So
Mm.
cool. Anyways, thank you for the report. I will see you back at the shop. As he
Will do.
pats you on the shoulder
I give a salute.
before strolling his way. And as you salute him, he kind of looks back. You don't have to be so formal with me. I'm not my dad. As he goes on his merry way.
Noble folk sure are odd. I say as I'm me. And I'll make my way towards the marketplace.
Okay.
In my head, I'm like, that was a good save, Raphael. He didn't know jack shit. He totally thought you meant krill.
That
Good
that was a good save. That's why I didn't make you roll for it.
Took me a moment, but I'm used to thinking on the spot.
In any case, well, as you were looking down at this child and kind of examining its wounds, roll an investigation check for me. Okay. Being very familiar in the way of bodily harm, you look down at this kid and you're like,
Sentence, Jesus Christ.
yes. You're like, okay, so contusions across most of the body, bruises, some broken bones. It appears that what must have taken him out was a broken lung, perhaps puncturing, a broken rib puncturing a lung. There's some blood evident around the boy's mouth. Most likely not from the beating itself. The size of the marks, namely the kick marks and boot prints, seem to indicate that it was not a young child nor an adult, but a more of a teenage deal. Yeah, that's the majority of what you're finding. But yeah, again, you are already noting, or you're noting what you already had found, which was that it appeared that the hand was seemingly, if not broken, very dislocated as they were trying to pry whatever the kid had in their hand out. Yeah, your kind of cold, methodical method goes on, and it's at that point that you hear kind of a scream as somebody rushes over and starts to appear to try to render aid to the small child, but obviously doesn't work. Dead. And this draws in a smaller crowd around you. They don't seem to be blaming you at the moment. But yeah, at the moment, it's the sense that you're getting.
Okay, well, the person who is rendering aid, do they know the small child, or would I recognize them as one of the people?
So
Roll an
this
insight.
will being a true crime investigator to the small dead child in the alleyway.
I love it.
I'm not there yet, but I had a conversation.
Well, you're getting the sense that
Good insight.
this is more of a concerned bystander than a familial relation.
I have blonde hair.
I will try to intervene in her efforts.
Mom got stabbed at the castle, but she's
Sorry, miss. The child is already gone. I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Did you by chance see any teenagers in the area?
years.
As you tell her with that insight check, you realize that she basically already knew. She seems to sigh heavily as she kind of falls back and sits down. Seems to be one too many lost people in the past few weeks for her. Everstorm seems to have taken a lot for her. But as you ask her this, she looks over. Oh, yeah. There's a small band of them. They oh God, where were they? And that's when a man from behind you chirps in, kind of an older, very almost doubled over, wrinkly guy. They tend to occupy the northern alleyways.
Thank you so much.
Uh,
I'll do what I can to help ease your burden here.
Luis, wherever you are,
Yeah.
you feel a small bolt of lightning strike the top of your head as you wrote on the damn map again.
You know, I only wrote that he was killing people, which is not untrue.
Anyways, but yeah, Lowell, as the old man looks at you, you got to be careful. I think that there's an older one, and I don't know if he's their leader or what's going on with him, but yeah, northwest of here.
Thank you very much. And I'll go try to find Luis.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. It's at this point that you look over and see the very golden-haired and distracting individual of Raphael nearby.
Ah, glad to see you finally woken up.
Yeah, it was a long and tough journey, so my delicate muscles can't handle so much strenuous activity.
Well, I'm glad to have you back. Let's go find Luis. He's probably getting into something.
was that crowd still there, by the way?
Yeah.
Is there still a crowd here?
Yeah, they'll figure it out. A lot of people have died. I think everybody's over it.
Yes, I kind of have questions. Maybe we can walk and talk.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. As you start making your way down, ring-a-ding-a-ding over there. Roll an Arcana check.
Oh, absolutely. Here comes the natty one.
It's for like a 16.
Pretty
Oh,
close. It was sitting on the natural one for a second.
I was gonna say it could be
Is
like
that
a
everyone?
15 or 16. That'd be
It's at this point that
yeah.
you suddenly feel a lurch in your stomach as you take a deep breath in, and it's as if you can't breathe. You can't breathe in. Can't do anything. As deep inside you hear a voice, a familiar voice, your brother. It's splitting me apart. As you hear, as you suddenly feel something deep inside you torn into maybe a dozen shreds. Not quite as full as your brother, but quite vocal nonetheless.
Did I just get my stomach torn apart?
This new Alien movie's pretty good.
As you send a little probe down and you try to find your brother. Damn, he's not there anymore.
Where did he go? What did you do? And I'm talking to the voice on the inside of myself, just internally through my thoughts.
Wouldn't you want to know?
Oh, you fucking talk now.
Oh, you think I'm the big one, This goes to show how dumb you are. As you are looking around, you notice what appears to be an empty bottle of liquor on the ground. Drink it. Go on. Maybe there's some dregs left. You should sip on it. Sip on it. Sip on it. You hear another voice in your head. You should not do that. You're in the middle of a crowd.
Well, boys, because it comes down to decision making, we're gonna do a little rolly skidoo. Oh yeah, I'm not doing it. I knew what to do.
As you seem to suppress the desperate voice, you hear the calmer voice. Very good. You have managed to not be a depraved lunatic. You should be very proud.
I am very proud. Was it you, Rogo?
Hmm. I don't know what you're talking about. There's lots of
Rogo.
things in you. Hmm.
This is what it feels like every day of my life.
Every day.
Every day. Put your hand in the garbage disposal. Do it. I have
In
that
there.
thought at least twice a day.
Well, Rogo, what do you mean there's a lot of things inside of me?
I think that's. Oh shit! As you see, you run into somebody in front of you. One of the others sprint,
Oh shit.
and you see it turn around. Deep inside you, another voice comes out. Beat the fuck out of him. Absolutely tear him to shreds.
Oh, I knew that voice.
You hear that same calm voice. Maybe don't do that. For the love of God.
God, I'm fucking torn. On one hand, I think I need to get in here. On the other hand, he makes a pretty compelling point with the just fucking beat the shit out of him.
You do hear a smaller voice deep inside. That bump, it felt nice. Very good to touch him. Very muscular. Perhaps you should kiss him instead.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, he's Deadpool.
He's the 12 personality guy. He's gonna start kidnapping people.
Oh, fuck. Wasn't that. What was that?
You?
That was Split.
Split.
No, you was about
You
the
was different.
serial. Not
I
So
am.
what?
serial
Some
stuff.
one fucking movie.
I don't even friggin' know what to do anymore. Trace has hurt my brain hole. It's too late in the evening for this.
Do I beat him up?
Well,
Do I
girl,
kiss
that's
him?
the
Do I
thing.
keep going?
You heard 3 voices. Just roll a d4.
I hope you get the kiss him.
Hmm.
Do a nice old smoochy smooch.
Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and I'm just gonna do like a little shimmy grind behind him, like it was totally on purpose in the celebration.
As you do your shimmy grind, you just hear a small voice. Oh, it's beautiful.
This is getting creepier. Well, guess there's only one more thing to do, and that's just to keep on dancing.
As you keep on dancing, you're like, oh, this feels right. This feels good. This feels so good. You have to dance. Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Oh, brother. Here's where the plus 13 shines. Here's where the plus 13 shines.
Oh my god.
Like a maniac, you hear
This book.
you hear almost this pounding, like soul crunching, crushing, and rejuvenating music
All I hear.
going throughout your head
It's awesome.
as you dance through this alleyway, and somehow your display has inspired other people as they start dancing too. And it's just a monumentous deal of all these sprins blasting through the room.
He's not gonna be waiting.
You've never heard this word in your life. I don't think it's been uttered on Roshar, but this feels very disco.
Yeah, did you see the meme I posted?
And with that, I don't think that too many of you know it. I think only maybe Caleb does. But congratulations, you got Disco Elysium, dog.
I don't know what that is. But I can guess that I literally got basically drugged with ecstasy
Uh,
that makes me dance.
Disco fever.
yeah, there's a lot of things inside your head now. um, anyways, you dance your way down as this whole fucking group just keeps on dancing all the way up to the palace.
Flash
And as
mob.
they dance into the palace, they go over to the area where the Oath Gate is.
Bro, I'm just saying, if Luis had a TikTok, he would be #1 right now.
You'd be popping
You'd be
off.
trending.
He'd be going
You'd have that
viral.
Ohio skibbity riz.
Donald
Jesus.
Trump would be inviting him to the White House to have McDonald's. It'd be great.
Some Mackers.
But he's not in the White House.
No, but we all know.
Isn't there a Buffy the Vampire episode where they can't stop dancing and then they die? It's Weast. Voices. Yeah, get in there. Boogie your way through. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Harry Cruz. Just being acting a fool. Except we're about to get fucked. We slurped up a little too much juice. As he starts to flounder. Yeah, and you have -2 for 2 hours on that too, so you suck. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Copyrighted for that? Do it. Oh. But damn. Oh. That sounds like an Evan thing to do. All right. Yeah. He's gone. He's gone. Yeah, he's fucked.
What?
Just come talk to me. And
Why would I want to kill animals?
What?
All the alcohol comes from plants.
I
It's
don't
fine,
need to
fine.
kill animals, but you don't right fuck off. I might start with you, mate.
That's right. You tell him.
So does that mean there's no
Control.
more dance party if we're killing each other?
Control.
I liked the dance party more.
Control.
All right, now I'm going to get back to me dancing, looking at my new friends.
Have you taken a look around at where we're at? I think it's time to
Of
get to work.
course I have. I've absolutely taken a look, and holy shit, it is a clusterfuck in here. Where the fuck did you bring this party to, lol?
Well, I brought it to the objective, so let's focus up.
What objective could possibly have led us here? This place is right foul. This is no
Foul?
place for a party.
This
No,
is the
no,
inner
it's not.
gates of the palace, right?
This is my kind of party.
Who is saying it's your kind of party? Look, there's rotting everything over here.
Yeah. You look around and you distinctly see that there are body parts basically nailed to walls in various places.
Mm.
Walks up to a hand, like, look at this guy. He ain't partying. He ain't waving his hands like he just don't care.
Give him a high five.
I do feel compelled to give him a high five. That may have been something that was going to happen anyways.
Good job.
Gross. Why would you do that?
Listen
what
to
I'm
the
saying, look
pretty
around
man.
Uh,
He's
Speaking of
so
around-
beautiful.
Speaking of around here, where exactly are we?
I don't know, pretty man. You look for me. I'll follow up behind.
I'm just gonna side eye lol. This feels very much like a Scooby-Doo episode.
You
I
know,
guess
balls
I'm
involved.
man.
I think we came at this like a puppy. We came in all excited and then pooped on the carpet.
Yeah, that sums it up.
With that, we're going to go ahead and switch over to the other group.
Oh, great. There's still us to
All
deal with.
right. Right.
Don't worry, you just get tree sap, lady.
Where, speaking of tree sap lady, where the, okay, there.
Voluptuous tree sap lady.
Yes, quite.
She's juicy.
Ooh. Like that.
By the way, it's at this point that you notice all of the fruit grow little faces and all of them turn towards you.
What's the
Oh, lovely.
evolution?
My God.
It's Gardevoir.
It's not Roselia, but okay. Roserade?
Yeah. No, yeah, I was thinking Gardevoir.
Yeah.
Big old plant. Big old plant
That's
lady.
not what Gardevoir is. But
Well, Gardevoir and Gal.
no, those are not plants. They have no
What
grass
difference?
typing. No, they're fighting in psychic perspective.
I always thought they were plants. They look like
You took something, one more drink than you should have. Now you must
Do you-
pay
Gardevoir's
for
pink.
it.
You know, now that I look at it, there's skulls in that tree.
Can we apologize and or give it back?
No.
You can have the snacks back.
What is taken is taken. You must give something of
Okay.
yourself.
Meaning. What do
You
you?
see
What
her
would you?
just look at you.
Meaning.
You see the hand stretches outwards, just inches from yours.
I didn't take any, so ha.
I'll just put my hand on it, I guess.
As you do, you'll feel it suddenly
God.
clasp around you as the fingernails dig into your skin.
Ow.
Roll 2d6 for me, please.
Getting a few more years worth. Wow.
Not a
Oh,
good
that's
start.
one. Nope.
Okay. You feel 7 years older as your eyebrows grow out even further. They are now currently at mid-thigh level.
Oh, that's hot actually. So
Oh God.
Hey man, now she's not an older woman.
As you feel the scratches go all the way down, digging into your skin, as finally she seems to release you.
why do you gotta be so aggressive?
The debt is paid. Thank you. As you'll see her kind of lean back, close your eyes.
Can we be a little more cordial about it next time? Jesus Christ.
Who's that?
You feel old.
I do feel old.
Who is Jesus and who is Christ?
I said cheese
Some
and
guy I
rice.
knew.
Cheese
Cheese.
and rice. Do we
What's
have
cheese?
I don't think we have cheese. I think we've had
Yeah.
rice.
Yeah. What's these?
Anyway.
Jesus.
Sounds delicious.
That's cool.
Cool. Yeah. So I mean, she's just chilling now, and the
Oh, go suck on the teat of the sap lady for 7 years worth.
I feel like I shouldn't do that
Don't
anymore.
give me
Oh,
any
6 years
ideas.
worth. You were already one over.
We took 6 and she just took 7, and I don't know how the numbers work anymore. So
Well, we had 5 before.
yeah, I don't know if that's how these numbers work anymore.
Well, try and see.
I'm okay.
Why
Drink
not get a
the
little
plant some
older?
more. Just
okay.
dive in and drink the plant.
Fuck it, we're weird. Varix, you come up and you suck a titty for a minute.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Uh,
Is this when I whip out the love
Holy
potion?
sh-
No.
Oh my God.
Wait, hot take.
Something tells me it wouldn't
JB.
work on her.
roll a d100, please.
God damn it.
We could make it weirder. We could definitely make it weirder. I see a split between those fucking trees.
There's gonna be a knot in that wood.
Not in that wood.
So if
Rule
I
number
rolled,
one, guys. Rule number one.
Wood.
This is so appropriate. Okay.
I'm just
Oh,
throwing out there.
God.
You put a tree mommy in front of us, and technically, tree mommies in all of fantasy are called nymphs.
Yikes.
Or dryads.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. Oh, I love this.
Is it because he sucked the tit that it
Oh,
makes it funnier, or is
God.
it even funnier just because of who it is?
So, you'll suddenly have these goggles strap onto you, and they
Oh.
make your face look like okay. So it's like pale white, and there are these red blotches of blush right here, and your lips are this like vibrant green, and you have these big surprised eyebrows, and everything that you look through as you look through it looks like a fucking clown. 'Cause
oh
Oh
my.
my God.
Hank,
I don't
Hank,
like
what's
that.
wrong? I don't understand. Hank.
Brandon
I don't
I'll
like
roll
it.
one of the
makeup
barrels over. Do we
all
need one
over
of these?
his
And it looks
face
like
right
a big
now.
card of him.
yeah,
Oil Vicks.
literally, yeah, everything as you have these goggles on is through the lens of a circus, and there's just so many fucking clowns, including yourself.
Oh, I'm a fool
Feels-
for sure.
Oh yeah,
Feels
100%.
apropos for this fucking
clowning.
campaign.
Oh my God.
Clowning on these fools.
This is
Absolute
delicious.
clown.
Num,
Start
num,
doing the
num, num,
Pennywise
num,
dance.
num, 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 num.
Otherwise, nothing appears to happen.
Okay, that was my last endeavor. That was fun. Num, 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 num.
Did you use the potion?
No,
Okay.
maybe. That'd be awesome.
Why? I hate it. I hate it so much. Why would you do that? That's so good. No.
That's what it looks like when you have those goggles in hell.
So,
Marsh
is
just
that
stares
is,
at
is
me
she
and
just
you
like
guys-
chilling,
I hate it.
Currently just sleeping. Yeah.
sleeping?
So
It was
Sleep.
so aggressive.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
Well-
pour the love potion in her mouth.
Why would you
Oh
waste
my
that
God.
here?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Cause she's got magical powers.
Price juicer.
She got magical
I don't
powers.
know if you want this thing to fall in love with you.
Brandon, you didn't want
That
to seduce
and-
the queen?
Nope, I
And
have
poaching
higher
gave her
higher
powers.
standards now.
The
Yeah,
boat
the poaching
gave
gave
her
her
powers. How do you know
powers.
it'll work?
Will it work, or is this going to be some kind of a mute? Oh, Trace is fucking rolling for it. That's concerning.
Oh no.
I'll say sweet
Hmm.
nothings in her ear if that helps.
Well, that's one way to fix it. You guys are gonna watch as suddenly the eyes flash open, and she looks over at Varix and smiles. We're going to be together forever. As you see her reach her hand down your throat and begin slowly pouring every last inch of sap that she has into you.
Oh no.
The tree begins to wither, the fruits begin to shrink and fall and collapse into dust as this whole thing just
Man,
disappears
He got
into
a
your
whole
throat.
load in the mouth, and I'm so
Just-
proud he is
Just
swallowing
remember,
it. not
Varix,
spitting it.
spitters or quitters.
You guys were all jokes that you were gonna fuck the tree. Nah, she
The
was the
tree
one who
fucked him.
planted in him.
She busted
Yeah.
up inside of your gut.
Brandon
Oh
just
my
got
God.
throat pied.
I didn't know I didn't know I was into that.
Look,
Yeah,
you've never even been that deep in a woman. She got that deep in you.
And yeah, you keep being like, "Oh my god, it's over," and then it just like keeps on going, and you're like, "How the fuck
You
am I
have to
fitting this
pause
all
to
in?"
breathe for like a split second, like she's kind of like, all right, breathe, now go again.
And I've got the perfect meme.
So you
My
keep
parents
going,
always said I had a hollow leg.
Finally,
Me and
you
Pellinor are just fucking sitting here on the side, mortified at the scene, like, oh.
as finally you'll
I'm
see
just
this
thinking like I want to fuck her.
this tree like completely crumple to dust that blows away as
Did you just get a natural 20? Yeah, you did.
No.
Yes.
a natural 20 on what?
Arcana.
Brandon, you really slobbed her knob.
Okay.
You remind me a
You
lot
might
about
want to
the
wipe
paintbrush
your
scene from
eyebrows
the
after
anime.
that one because you have her sap all up in it.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a mess.
She
Um,
planted
Not my
her seed
hair.
inside you.
Not the
You got a
hair.
hell of a facial.
So soft all of a sudden.
I didn't expect a tree sap bukkake today, but hey.
I think we need a couple more for the full bukkake.
You
I believe
Nah, man,
it
she-
is. I believe when it's a tree, it's a boke.
Ooh,
You,
barkake?
you okay, so you look down at the
Virtual
arm
insanity.
that was scratched all to hell, and instead of red blood, you now see an orange thick liquid seeping out from you.
Am I a tree person now?
I'm your heart, and I will never leave you.
Yeah. So, do we need to?
It's just like if Spider-Man.
That's
had a
that's
symbiote.
adorable. That's adorable.
Varix, do we need to like put a shard blade in you now or something?
I think I'm cool for now. I think.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, should we kill him?
If I start moving uncontrollably, like dancing or
Probably,
something, just kill me.
You should probably vibe check yourself.
Dancing or something.
Hey, does he pass the vibe check?
Seems to be fine.
Good enough
I
for
get
me.
my.
Yeah, it says you're good.
Do I look young again?
I fucking
You
doubt it.
do
You
not.
probably look awful.
You. No,
You look like
Okay,
you
so-
spent half the night next to the toilet after drinking too much.
I'm just saying his shits the next day are gonna be foul.
They're gonna be a different color.
It'll be solid gold. But it's
It'll
actually
be
sap.
fucking orange. It looked like he just ate bags of Cheetos for the past 4 days.
What's coming out of Brandon is the same amber they used to start fucking Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Did you just say Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Okay. So, on a fundamental level, Varix, you are now aware that your blood and yeah, basically just your blood has been completely and utterly replaced by whatever the hell that orange sap is. And she is now a intrinsic fundamental part of you.
I have a theory.
The game theory.
And you look down at your arm, which is currently leaking sap, and
Oh, perfect. Never mind. Pellinar, lick this up real quick. Test and see if it still works.
Don't you fucking dare.
I like come over and
I'm
I
definitely gonna
hold his
lick it.
arm over to you. Take a lick real quick.
by the way, what it looks like right now is two clowns, one of them holding your arm and the other one going up with its giant nose and licking it.
Like
I'm gonna,
honking
like-
a horn in your face. What's
Oh.
wrong, Barracks?
Sketch money. Get away from me.
It tastes a lot like blood, man. That's weird.
So did it work?
I don't think she's gonna be very happy if you do that.
Eleanor is supposed to protect people, yet he's drinking their blood.
Well,
This
For
is a
science.
group.
he doesn't know yet, I guess. He
Why
does now.
Imaginary Louis. Oh god, I'm actually going insane.
She seems a little protective. I
So-
wouldn't do that.
I've licked it. What happens?
It tastes like blood.
That's it. That's just.
Wait a minute.
You now have
Okay.
HIV.
You have-
Conjave. Anyway,
I didn't have the thought on my tongue. Just
Take that.
okay.
HIV.
So mechanically, you look down at your scratched arm and you're like, man, I should heal that.
Okay, I do that.
As soon as you use your Stormlight ability, roll a d100, please.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I was gonna fucking ask. I was like, if all of his blood is
Yeah.
in place, can he still use Stormlight?
he can. He's just there's a
That's-
caveat to it.
Did you just get wild magic?
I think he did.
He just became a wild magic sorcerer.
Wild magic paladin, technically.
Oh my god.
That'd be a
Warlock,
cool
too.
oath of wild magic, the oath of chaos. Oh, that'd be so cool.
You'd have to be a follower of Tiamat. Or Talos. Talos. It would be Talos, right? Since he was the
It's a stupid
daughter-
table.
There's an actual subclass.
It might be a homebrew.
It's on the wiki. It's on the wiki. Oh, homebrew page.
It would be really cool though. He'd basically be a druidic paladin.
Well, that just threw a nice little wrench into what we were doing.
Would be a
Yeah,
game changer.
Great.
My bad. My bad.
No, you're good.
Chaotic smiting.
So you don't go around selling random honey women's titties.
Oh, but they changed to D8.
Well, I got a little bit of the tit. I just needed the rest, I guess.
You
Heads or
really
tails?
got honey pot.
What'd you say?
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Cool.
Ideas for later.
That was tails.
Yes. Garrick and Pellinar, please roll d20. Just rollies.
Rollies.
Oh, you suck.
What up?
Congratulations, Pellinar. Your skin now turns permanently a shade of blue. A very light shade of blue, but a shade of blue nonetheless.
Oh shit, he can't breathe. He
Chicken?
can't breathe.
You guys look over and he looks like a Natin.
Okay.
There are people that typically have fairer hair, but there are lightly blue-skinned people called the Natin from the far west.
That rumor that you were sleeping with the queen is going to be real difficult now.
Shush. Might get me murdered if you say words like that.
What queen?
There is no queen. There is no queen. You are my queen.
Oh, how nice of you.
I love this is great because now from here on out I get to look forward to Brandon having to basically say, "No, you're my queen" to Trace every other night.
You're goddamn right.
Queen.
Things that I only get to say during D&D.
Yes. But yeah, so
Snow up
congratulations.
in this bitch.
You
McQueen.
now have fucking wild magic each time you use Stormlight.
Oh no.
Is that good or bad? We'll find
That's-
out.
It's beautiful. I love it.
I look down the hole. Well, that's a job well done.
I think we got rid of the rift.
Who knew sucking on the teat of some fat goddess would get us way out of the rift?
She's so
By the way,
sweet, isn't she?
She rolled a natural 2 on her fucking saving throw.
For what?
The
Well, I
love
get
potion.
Oh, nice. So that was almost a guarantee.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bigger fight. But no, okay. We're done
I'm
now.
so good at that. I'm so good at that.
Yeah,
You do that many times.
That's true. This is true.
this is true.
Second
have a
time that
habit
you've
of
done
doing
this
this.
by complete accident and just made it work.
He's like, well, that was supposed to be longer.
Really,
Okay.
third time.
Fine by me. Okay. Anyways, you guys head back to town.
That was a
Job well
successful mission.
Yeah.
We'll deal with the other one
Right.
tomorrow. Pelena, I might need you to suck on the sap titty next time.
You gotta ask me.
It'll never be as good. You don't know as what, but you just know it'll never be as good.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Hey, now you'll never have to look for someone to have a relationship with. They're always with you. That is so sweet and so fucked up in every way.
It is the sweetest. Yep.
Hopefully, she's cool with helping you
I
wipe
like
your
take a
ass
step to
the
the
rest of your
side.
life.
Yep.
You know. Maybe she'll sleep sometimes.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, since you got that done so quick, it's still pretty early in the day. It's only about mid-afternoon. What are you doing?
You guys
know
want
what
to start
I'm
make?
doing.
We gonna go back? Do we want to go to the other one at the docks?
Fuck it. We could.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go check it out. The first one was exciting. That was easy. We got this other one. No problem.
Yeah, you took care of her. Now we'll never have to worry about her again.
Oh, I would
Never,
never worry about her ever. Nope, she's amazing.
So she's
Oh
like
my
living
God.
here now, or
She's just with me all the time. It's amazing.
we like chain you up when we put you to bed now?
Don't touch me.
I was gonna say it's gonna be just like laying down in bed. I'm hungry. Well, what do you want to eat?
Souls.
Wherever you want to go, choose a place. No.
Okay, I'm a girlfriend. I have to say it.
Just-
It's an argument.
You still
every
awake?
time.
Yeah. So what are you thinking about? Oh my god, shut up.
I want to sleep. Please.
When we first started dating, that would sometimes happen.
What?
Where you wouldn't stop talking, and I'm like
Oh yeah.
passing out, dude.
I'd be like, so you ever think about this? And you'd
And
be
I'm like, dude, I've been trying to sleep for an hour.
you'd be like, "Jason,
Sure.
I love you, but can you
I
shut the
can
fuck
wake
up?
you up at 3 a.m. going, you still love me if I was made of.
Would you still love me if I was a worm? Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
God.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Nah, bitch, how the fuck am I
Would
supposed
Would
to
you
fuck a worm?
suck on my titty?
I was just fuck a worm.
Dude,
What I said verbatim too is I don't fucking know. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I said something about you being like a bird, and I was like, would you eat me if I was a worm and you were a bird? And you're like, I
Yeah.
don't know. What?
Sure. Just said yes because I was like, I don't. Am I walking on a? Is this a landmine that I just stepped on?
It was an acceptable answer.
Anyways, as you guys make your way out to the very much so blown away docks area, you're seeing nothing but rubble and sand and a lot of bullshit.
Permadoc.
Remembering back, you are recalling that
Numbers can't
the rumors were essentially the people were coming here and then they were either just disappearing altogether or coming back and like having massive gaps in their memory, that sort of thing.
Can my new wife does she have my memories too? Can she tap into my memories?
You want to let me in?
It would just be so much easier. Just get in there.
Okay. As you feel her breaking the blood-brain barrier and
Ow.
going inside of your mind,
Hey, so I might be able to help you with that on thought
Yep.
process. Do you maybe want me to?
As you're speaking, you'll see his eyes lull into the back of his head as you get a
Never
million
mind.
fucking
I think I'll just
questions.
stop bothering.
You get a million questions at the same time. Who's this? Who's this? You think she's prettier than me? Does she have bigger tits than me?
Oh
Start
no!
answering it. I answer to the best of my ability on every single one.
I'm so glad I didn't
Well,
talk to too many
yes,
women in
obviously
this.
better tits than you, my friend. God, you don't have any. Look at you. Better looking. Yeah, I'd give him about a 5 out of 10. But you're only like a 3, so putting it where we got to put it, I guess.
So glad you're not in my brain right now.
Just slowly but surely, you guys watch as just very slowly just starts to curl up into a ball and just
This was supposed to be easier.
as
Answering all your questions.
every part of your fucking life gets slowly dissected by this one.
I grab him by the back of his shirt. Come on, I'll drag him through the dirt,
Okay.
the sand.
You drag him through. By the time you guys get over to the ship itself, he seems to have woken up.
You
Good
there,
news.
bud?
Well, okay, bad news. It felt like you were spending about 8 hours with her just chewing you out about every single previous relationship and encounter that you had ever had. Good news. The later half of it was her very much so, what would you say, being extremely proud of you about surviving through the bridge camps and, about how those mean people wronged you with the, I forget what the actual name is, the Ruby, the ginormous fucking Ruby.
Oh,
And how you became Knight Radiant, and how now that you're now that you and her are together, none of that other stuff matters, and it's gonna be all great every night, rest of your life.
I see.
I
no red
like how that
flags.
turned out.
Everything looks peachy.
But
to
you'll
me.
also never have sex again.
Not. Whoa, wait. Does this become masturbation or?
She does. I don't know what she can do inside my body.
There are
At this
questions
point,
I don't need answered from this D&D session.
She's gonna basically have to just pop it.
uh, if you must know the mechanics of it, you are essentially fucking a jelly. But yes,
That's
that
okay.
can mold her body into whatever she
Could
wants
be
on the
worse
outside of you.
things. It's a good fantasy one to have. It's a good monster fuck, I guess.
I think I made a
Monster
solid
fuck.
choice. Could have made
Like
worse choices.
Like a solid A.
Now, the only
Stage 10
issue is
clinger.
you can
Come on, we'd all
never
fuck
leave her, otherwise she will probably stop your heart.
Probably. Yeah. I had a feeling when you said she was
I
my
couldn't
heart.
be bad.
Yeah.
Like an A tier.
That's
Could
why
be
she's
anything
my
you want it to
queen.
be.
I love her.
Yeah.
Day
So
one.
you couldn't leave her if you wanted to.
I know your S tier is Mothman.
I never
said
I never wanted to.
In any case, you guys will find your way to the boat, and we will pick up that one next session. But on the other side of the world, as you guys are big chillin', looking out at this situation, you see the area where the actual Oathgate control room would be is in the center there, and there seems to be some massive pulsing red writhing mass covering that whole deal.
Can I Arcana check the mass?
Oh yeah.
Okie dokie. Not bad.
That is immense, ridiculously powerful, and the kind of thing that reshapes life itself.
And what was my girlfriend? What is she? What was she?
You never actually got a name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Question for later.
Bonded forever. You don't even know her name. It's an arranged.
You don't even know her name, and she busted up inside you.
Oh, I let her in within like hours of her being there.
Literally minutes of meeting her, you're like, come inside me.
Forever.
Double entendre, baby.
In any case, as you ask,
Eternal happiness.
her name.
Talk about happy ending.
It's a forever happy ending.
We get a forever happy ending.
I'm in a perma post nut clarity now.
Or are you perma pre-nut clarity? Or I guess corruption, pre-nut corruption.
Her name is Lutessa. Lutsea.
Tessa.
But yeah, so Lol, what are you doing with this knowledge.
I'm going to share it with the group and see if they've heard of such a thing. And see if they have any additional knowledge on how we can stop this.
Roll history checks, all y'all motherfuckers. Lol, you actually get advantage on this one.
You were saying a history check?
Yes.
Could I also do an investigation check of this area at some point?
Sure. What do you try to discern?
History first. Okay, nice.
Look at those twonkers.
And for just the investigation of like if this area was always like this or how it got like this, if this was something like man-made or if this is, I don't know, some other work
Okay.
for an investigation.
Yeah.
I only have a +2, so.
You're fine. Cool. Okay. Raphael and Lowell, at this same moment as you guys are kind of discussing what it could be, you both think the same thing at the same time. Ba Edo Mishram. One of the unmade. She's generally considered the most intelligent of the unmade. She is crafty and conniving. She appears to have served as one of the main commanders. And that's about all you know about her history itself. But yeah, she generally has the ability to twist and change both living things as well as, more importantly, she can alter Spren into different shapes.
This is what Shalom was talking about, right?
Mhm.
Or Alikar? They were both
Uh,
mentioning that there was a being changing the Spren, and
Uh,
they were the ones that were like targeting the queen, right?
Yeah, so yeah, two separate things. Shalon noted that the Spren were changed, and Adolin slash Elikar noted that there appeared to be some sort of outside influence on the queen herself. As you're looking around and trying to kind of discern what happened here, you're seeing it, the buildings had always been here. This has been kind of a monastery. It's one of the natural buildings that kind of sprung up in the Oathgate area. However, the trees here were once very finely maintained garden trees and appear to have been sapped of most of their life. While on the other side, you're noticing kind of two separate deals. On one side, there seems to have been an initial period of kind of chaos and destruction where this area had some sort of riots inside that you're noticing. And then there seems to be kind of the later, more, what would you say, carnivalistic, I suppose, aspect of it, where they appeared to have kind of set decorations all around, including, as you're noticing, a ginormous pile of food that is stuck high around the center here. And at this point, hundreds of various people in the Spren costumes begin coalescing. They begin gorging themselves on the food itself. Some of them still continuing their dancing as so.
I feel like this is about to turn into a slaughter fest.
Yeah. Maybe we can make
all these
an
people you
easy
brought for
way back in
sacrifice.
here, and we can report this back. Maybe get an extra hand or two.
I like the sound of that idea. You're able to make illusions, right? Are you able to maybe make a flashy enough beacon to maybe direct their attention back towards the exits? And then we can try and make haste.
I can make big boom.
Getting in is the easy part. Getting out is the hard part.
Oh no. I don't think that Trace, as my transportation and like Unchained Passage, etc., those don't work on large groups of people, right? Those just work on singulars.
No, they can. They just work within your general area.
I see. So I'd have to like put myself where they're at, but everyone's moving around, right?
Yeah. So I mean, it depends. If you're if you're just trying to get your 2 jabronis out, then that one's easy enough. But if you're trying to like pull out hundreds of people, that one's going to be a shitload of Stormlight, and you're probably not going to be able to get them too far. And it's going to also be very noticeable.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, I know for sure I have an exit way for our group, but I am concerned about the mass amount of citizens that are in here who are probably intoxicated.
They're just high on life. Luis, you hear in the back of your head.
Well,
Though being
maybe
high itself might be quite nice.
Yeah, it would be pretty dope.
maybe Luis and I can try to defend them from I don't really know what yet, and you can go report back since you can teleport. Just make it quick.
That is true. I know on the map, the other map, it would probably be what, like an hour-ish maybe to get back towards main area. Maybe
Ish.
an hour and a half.
Yeah. I mean, if you're
If
going
I
at
use
kind of a
my
leisurely pace, then yeah, maybe an hour and a half walk.
if I
Otherwise,
were to use my Stormlight for my transportation or for my Unchained, would I be able to get there relatively quicker?
yeah, no, almost immediately if it's just you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll turn to Lowell and Luis and give them a nod. Okay, that sounds like a good game plan. I'm gonna go ahead and zip out of here and get back as soon as possible. Try not to die?
Oh,
Yes.
I'll try.
Or kill each other.
Luis,
Don't do that either.
is your head in the game?
Yes. Let's do this.
As you all of a sudden teleport away, Luis, Lowell, you'll suddenly see zipping out of nowhere like a flash of lightning, a red sprint that stops in front of you. Blurp, blurp, blurp seems to screech in this rhythmic pattern. As in your mind, Luis, you hear, "We're caught! Get out of here, Goncho!" As you suddenly see a vision in your mind of it throwing itself against the wall of your skull. Perhaps calmer heads can prevail, though. I don't know if there's necessarily any evidence of us doing anything wrong. You hear another voice say, "Lowell, what are you doing?"
There's so many voices, man.
Um, I'm gonna just observe and see if anything starts to like become physical.
Okay.
But for the time being, chill.
The only major thing that you'll see is in the back of your mind, as if there in front of you, the most real thing that you've ever seen in your life, in a half-remembered daydream, you see eyes and a mouth and a face appear. Well, what have we been brought today? New Knights Radiant to play with. How fun.
Uh-oh.
And with that, we will end session there.
God damn it.
I feel like regardless, Trace, that would have happened even if I didn't leave. So at least I got out to maybe bring some people to help out. Maybe. I hope. I do feel kind of bad though, since it's just Lowell and Luis in there with hundreds of innocent civilians.
We have 100 Luises. and a couple nukes, so we might be okay for a minute.
We're gonna be just fine. The number of voices in my head almost outnumber the people in the room.
Oh, they do.
Oh, they do.
I'm just gonna get over to
I gotta go to
freaking
bed.
Shalon and Adel and be like, so we had this really
Night-night.
cool dance party. Good news. Bad
Good night.
news. There
Good night.
might be death.
Oh fuck, that's fast.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alrighty. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Jesus.
Is it Thursday yet?
Is it Thursday?
All right.
yet?
I have a new
For real.
wife.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Much
So
more
in-
productive session than last time. Jesus Christ.
I have questions. And I feel like during our long conversation, we would have had some sort of argument. We're like, I don't even know your name or who you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but we'll talk about that next time.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Jesus.
Do you wanna
I made a good bad decision.
Trying to so cheap. He was lame.
I
That
just love
was-
the idea of we had a really cool dance party.
What happened to you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, I watched Varric get basically fucked. But
for like
reversed.
for 30 minutes. It was kind of weird. Oh God,
boys.
yeah, no,
I've
that
never-
was one way to skip that whole encounter. So each one of those fruits would have dropped down and been its own little enemy.
Oh,
Fuck that noise.
and then I'm just over here like love
we're going back
potion.
for this later.
It's so cool. You're a wild magic paladin now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Yeah,
First of its
Uh,
kind, technically.
Pelinar is blue.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Pelinar is blue. Yeah, you guys should probably like stand out of a certain radius of me when I do things.
Jesus, I fucking
Good
love
shit,
it.
boys. All right.
Alright.
That's
we'll talk to you
awesome.
Good night,
Bye.
folks. Bye.